Whew. Welcome to a very special edition of the vlog. I got some exciting news for the channel. So we have something very special there in that box, and it's going to make one of the cars a whole lot faster than what it is. Now, it's not something I had planned on doing, but you know what? I want to grow the channel, and I want to do so. I just signed up for the half-mile shootout in New Orleans, and I don't want to go out there with the stock car and just see what I want to go out there and see, like, how fast can I make something with a pretty basic bolt-on. So, man, special thanks to Gabe over here at FazTech. Man, dealt with a whole lot of questions of mine on Facebook Message. We're going back and forth. I had a ton of questions, and got a great deal on this right here. Ooh, that's right, baby. ProCharger. And I'm going to do it in the Camaro. Initially, I was kind of thinking I always want to make like this beautiful SS right here faster than the Camaro. And I mean, that would probably be cool. And maybe we'll do some cams, head, and exhaust or something like that. You know, if I can get some money up, you know, the channel gets bigger, maybe we'll look into doing some stuff with that one. But the Camaro is the fastest, and with this here, I'm really interested to see how much more I can get out of that car. So let's dig into the package and see what's in here. So let me just say this: if you have a 17 or above Camaro, your ECM is locked. ProCharger, and that's one of the reasons I liked it, is that they gave you a tuner. You could upload the tune to the car, but they do have a tuner package that doesn't come with it, where you take it down to your local person and tune it. I looked around, there's nobody in my area that can handle the LT1 in the Camaro, so I'm going to end up probably going to Houston, Texas, and get a tuner that FazTech recommends to do the tuning. So if you have a 17 or above, you're kind of out of luck. You're going to either have to bring it to a local tuner, or do what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to have to take my ECM out of the Camaro and actually mail it to ProCharger so they can program it, and then I have to wait for it to come back in the mail. So unfortunate part of it. I was kind of hoping to not have the car down that long and drive it as soon as I get the thing in here, but that would be dangerous to drive it without the tune. Alright, so that's the pulley that's going to go on the crank to drive it. This looks like a GM part. Transcooler duct modifier. Oil for the ProCharger. Self-contained oiling system. This would be the drain line for when you change it, and we got the belt, the intake duct, your mass airflow or whatever. It's going to go into here. So this will go from the intercooler. I believe this is the piece from the intercooler into the intake of the car. Radiator relocation bag. I guess the one auxiliary cooler on the driver's side has to be relocated a little bit for this tubing. Oh God, that's heavy. This is probably the bracket that goes on the engine that holds a super ProCharger. Yep, there you go. That's the bracket and all the bolts. The other discharge line. this is the basically blow off or surge valve. Right there, the thing that's going to get you that whoosh sound when you let off the gas. Rotomold inlet bag. Maybe that goes on here. Everything's nicely labeled. Every bag is clearly labeled as to exactly what is in it in the parts list. So that's freaking awesome. Bag for molded silicone hose. There's a whole bunch of clamps and some hoses. They probably what all hooks to the intercooler and stuff. And then here's the resistor. Well, the second biggest part of the kit, I would say. How's that for an intercooler? I did the upgrade to the stage 2, especially where I'm at, as hot as it is. Try to get this intake temperatures as cold as possible. This is a hefty piece. This is definitely hefty. Wow, that is beautiful looking. Wow, that thing's got some weight to it. Alright, I got an air filter. Got no surprise it's going to be cone filter. Oh, well, there's an extra dipstick gasket in case you lose the original one still on your ProCharger from the factory. Oh, look at that. They even gave me 3 bottles. Perfect. I believe it's 500 miles. You have to change the oil the first time for the break-in. And then after that, it's like 5,000 miles or something like that, about with your oil changes. Because it's self-contained. The oiling system on these are self-contained, if you did not know. ProCharger license plate. And info. And then this is the bad boy right here. Good God, this thing's heavy. Woo, look at that. Oh yeah. Air comes in, air comes out. So yeah, I just went with the regular satin finish. I didn't want to pay for the black. The polished would have been nice. I might be able to buff it out a little bit. But there you go, man. This is part 1 of the ProCharger deal for the Camaro. The unboxing and all the parts. Now the fun begins trying to put it all in.